Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
Yeah, what up, bitches? Welcome to Monday. It is a KVJ After the Show, a podcast.
Hello.
Here we go. Yeah. Big old day after the weekend. Yeah, took a little bit of a trip. Jaybird, you just kind of like chilled this weekend?
I was working on the KVJ horror movie. It's really kind of where all my personal time's going.
Okay. Got your little project there, huh?
How's the movie looking, Cheeseburg?
It's there's struggles. And then I really only me and Denny's really give a shit about it anyway.
It's not true.
No, it's true.
Oh, yeah. So that's going to be coming up, last weekend, hopefully in
Yes.
October?
The date is going to be, without a doubt, the Saturday, October 27th. We still are. There's a theater that I have that's ready to go, but I'm not in love with the theater. So I'm waiting to find a better, hotter theater, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I got you, yeah.
But the date is set in stone, and we're going to try to add more dates on that if we can get this theater thing worked out.
Okay.
I need a theater and I need a gym in West Palm Beach because you're not going to want to travel that far to do your scene, right, Kevin?
What about Jim Romano? I know him.
Yeah, no, I need a gymnasium, a gym. Not a gymnasium, like a gym where you have weights in a locker room. Locker room's important.
Oh, it is? Okay.
It's very important. Locker room is a must.
Locker room is a must. Okay. We'll have to work on that. Let's see here. Got this email from Lala. Said, hey, can I get a whacked out news update? I just passed a naked woman on Okeechobee Boulevard right before City Place being stopped by like 6 police cars and no idea why.
Whoa.
Can we get an update on the whacked out news, please? That was Saturday at about 2 p.m.
Well, if she's naked, that's why she's being stopped. She's probably on drugs. They say that some of those bath salts or some of that meth makes you want to take off all your clothes because you're so hot. And I don't mean like sexy. I mean like temperature.
Yeah, and a lot of times, too, if depending on the drug, not to say that that's what was going on, a lot of times, even if you tase them, they won't even feel it because they're all hopped up on,
Which is insane. If someone's coming at you and you tase them and they don't even flinch, it's like, okay.
There's one video of this guy, he's on PCP, and I'm not kidding you, there's about 8 cops trying to bring him down.
Really?
And they can't. He was a big dude, too.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, go watch that video if you ever think, oh, being a cop would be easy.
Well, he's getting tased and it's not doing anything to him, and I mean it took a lot of people to.
Yeah, I think at that point you're just like, all right, if Taser's not bringing this cat down,
I'm running away.
Right?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Yeah, I need to maybe let him run off some energy. He's got to. I don't want to deal with this guy right now.
I mean, I couldn't even imagine the appeal of somebody wanting to do PCP because. It just seems like you go insane on it.
Same thing with the bath salts. Yeah, why would you even do that stuff?
Yeah, I don't get that either. It doesn't seem like it'd be a fun ride.
If you know it's going to make you want to eat some dude's face, really?
Well, is it one of those things where 1 out of 3 times it's a great ride and
1 out of 3 faces you eat?
Well, that's what I just don't get the allure. I know that the allure of other drugs and alcohol and all, that I understand, but something where it's going to turn you aggressive and you're fucking looking at dragons and
maybe
shit.
It's not that way every time. I don't know. Maybe it's a weird, reaction you have. Other times it's amazing, and I don't know. I can't.
I don't even get the allure of it.
Yeah. I just, being that far, out of your mind, I have no clue. Speaking of which, Oscar sent an email about the VJD Drunkcast podcast. He said, from now on, if I ever need a laugh or pick me up, I'm watching the VJD Drunk podcast. I watched it this past weekend. I've got a few observations and questions.
Okay. I'm glad you're analyzing it.
Mm-hmm.
Putting a lot more work into it than we did.
Than it deserves.
Than it deserves.
One, McMurder isn't only smuggy in person, but also on his voicemail greeting. He just can't help it.
I think we made fun of it, how smuggy he sounds.
Okay, so you weren't even there for the show, but somehow you're getting ridden.
I know, right?
I love it.
Point 2, how is it that Jaybird falls out of his chair by just, wait for it, sitting? which causes him to break his already broken headphones.
What happens sometimes, I talk a lot, or I talk and move a lot at the same time, and when I do that, I move my chair this way, I move it that way, and I will sometimes miss my chair because I'm thinking it's facing towards you, but it's really facing the other way.
Said, 3, I could not stop laughing at Denny's playing that hilarious, cartoonish, sad music as Jaybird described how he ran over and killed his own dog.
Oh, that was tough.
When he took his dad's car out, then blamed it on the neighbor. Is that story even the real Jaybird?
That's a true story, and it was...
We talked about Wild 95.5 back in the day.
If I ever meet Panda, I'm buying him a beer or Pepsi. He gets thrown into this drunk podcast and just rides with it. Question, Virginia, did Panda take you to Pound Town later that day?
Oh, that's right, because it was supposed to be Pound Town Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Friday? Would that have been Friday?
That'd have been 2 Fridays ago.
Friday,
you had
September 14th?
Yeah, you had to take it to Pound Town.
Did you write it down?
I think we did, yeah.
Okay.
Do you write that in there, Pound Town Friday, and then Very Sore Saturday?
No, but I can usually look at what we did and say, okay, I know if we did or didn't based on what happened before and after.
Well, you were drinking tequila, and I think we all get horny on tequila, right?
Yeah.
Kind of get you there, huh?
Mama likes to throw it.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Denny's, when talking about squirting, please never let me hear you describe it as, quote, female cum.
Yes, Denny.
All right. That's from Oscar.
Terrible.
We touched a lot of different subjects that day.
Oh, good times, man. Let me see. Somebody said, Fendi said, hey, I'm a big time listener to you guys for years, and I'm on vacation with my girlfriend. We went ziplining this past Saturday in Hilton Head, South Carolina.
Ooh.
And as I was going down from 75 feet, I actually screamed, huzzah.
Huzzah!
Ah, that's funny.
All right. There you go. That's catching on, huh?
That zip lining is fun. I did that when I was in Kentucky visiting my dad. Me and Mags did it. Mags did it for the first time.
Okay.
Super brave.
She like it?
She loved it.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
Yeah, I would do zip lining.
Like you're flying through the air.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, they strap you in there.
They do. They strap you in. There's a safety harness. There's like an extra line. So even if one line breaks, there's another one. So there's lots of elements of safety.
Okay. Let's see. You got an email from Jason. Said, hey, KVJ, longtime listener. And now that Kevin does not have the sports show anymore, can you film what I call the tutorial? Last week you were talking about Kevin doing a step-by-step bathroom etiquette and the cleanest way to use it. I have some people that I could definitely have watch it.
Let's do it.
Some dirty crappers in his family.
People want to see that video, and I still get a lot of requests for people wanting to see my dad give his massage editorial or tutorial.
Okay.
That how because he gives me massages sometimes when my back's a little out of, and you're like, oh, I'd love to see a video of that. And surprisingly, so does the people.
Well, then we have to do that. Yeah.
He thinks it's weird.
Randy's tantric massage.
It's only weird if at the end of it you go, huzzah!
Yeah, it gives me a happy ending. Only when it gets weird. I'm ready to do it.
You should.
You got to call my dad. You have a couple things you got to call my dad about.
Okay.
You want to call him about him growing back his mustache.
Got it.
You had your own questions about.
Who's he hooking up with? Who are you hooking up with?
Okay. And
Who's
then-
getting more vagine in the Pennington household?
Vagine. Don't say. Don't.
Who's
call him.
reeling in more fish?
Okay.
I got a lot
It's
of
like
questions.
a contest, huh?
Very interesting because they're both single.
Mm-hmm.
They both like the
Yeah.
ladies.
Yeah, well, hold on. Don't be talking about my dad's dating life. Because then I'm gonna have to hear this shit when I go back. Why is Virginia? Come on.
Well, I know sometimes, like when you have male roommates and whatever, you gotta have kind of like a bro code where it's like, okay, I know that if you hang this on your door, don't bother you because it means you're getting busy.
If I put a pizza box outside my door, that means
I just ate a whole pizza.
and I'm masturbating. So don't come and bother
You're
me,
not
Pop.
It's gonna get weird.
There's nothing like eating a pizza and then just, jerk it off.
Just going to town. Let me see here. Amanda from Vancouver, Washington said, I've been going through some of your older YouTube stuff. I came across the dizzy bowling and I laughed so hard I cried. I wasn't Wasn't Denny's trying to bowl after spinning 10 times. Also came across Snack Time with Denny's and Jaybird. So funny. Also, when Virginia is the drunk girl and drunk girl trivia, it's my favorite. Love you guys. You guys always make my day better.
All the way from Washington?
Yeah, Vancouver, Washington.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Thank you.
And if you want, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'll wait and see if the numbers go up before this podcast is over.
Okay.
It's not looking good, though. They never listen
Probably
to
not, huh?
What? We lost 3 people.
They never listen to me. And you're right. There's been times I've posted shit up. I go, wait a minute, I think our fucking numbers are going down. When I did the live Bachelor tweeting, remember I did that?
Yeah, you lost a bunch of Twitter
I was
followers.
losing fucking numbers. Yes.
You're like, what am I doing this
What's
for?
the point of
this
this?
is absolutely counterproductive.
Oh, and I wasn't even enjoying the show. It's terrible.
Oh, The Bachelor sucks.
Sucks.
We're done with you. Bye. Bye, Bachelor.
I'm totally done with The Bachelor.
Go sit down.
They were talking about this one on the Vietnamese version of The Bachelor. They said during one of the rose ceremonies, one of the women told The Bachelor that, I went into this competition to find love, and I found that love for myself, but it isn't with you. Then she went to one of the other chicks and hugged her and said, come home with me.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Totally staged.
I like it, though.
They say that woman had just been given a rose, but she went up and returned it.
Dang.
Yeah. Took off, and they went home for a
Oh, you knew what they went home for.
little pound town.
Pound Town.
Mm-hmm.
You got me excited for having like a Pound Town Friday. Kev, you got to get excited for a Pound Town Friday.
Pound Town Friday, why not? Yeah.
Did you pound the town in Ohio?
No, we had the kid in the room, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, there's no pounding going on. So.
Cock block.
Yeah, the only thing I pounded was booze. So.
Do you at least Pound Town yourself every now and then?
Not on vacation, no.
That's the best time to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, Pound Town on the vacay? Oh, come on.
Yeah,
there's
like
nothing-
super weird.
Oh, I don't
Yeah, we had that. Plus, we had like one of those adjoining rooms. So it was kind of like, people were back and forth. And
You're
where's
afraid
Kevin?
they would hear your grunts?
Yeah, I mean, they're just.
So you were in a hotel, but you had adjoining rooms with the people you were staying with?
Yeah.
Okay. How
Yeah.
many adjoining rooms?
We just had our room and then their room.
Okay.
We're kind of like adjoining.
Are you loud when you have sex? When you actually do have sex, do you make many sounds?
Well, it depends upon what the opportunity is. I can do it, quiet. A lot of times you got to, but yeah.
Okay, let's say you and the queen are at a hotel room and
Yeah.
there's no kid involved and it is Pound Town Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Are you going to be loud? Are you going to be animalistic?
Oh, yeah, I sound like Tarzan.
Do you? I feel like you're still quiet.
I feel like you don't make much noise.
I agree.
No,
do you think
not
I'm loud?
I think you probably talk a lot. Girls are
He
probably like, I
talks
wish
a
you would
lot.
shut up. I see Kevin making like little like sheep noises, but that's it. Just like
Does his eyes get less or more beadier?
more.
More, totally. Right.
Yeah.
Especially when his O face about to come up.
Oh, more.
Oh my
Huzzah
God.
face.
Way beady.
You're a soft.
Yeah, what else are you going to do?
You're right. I think we all look like fucking maniacs right before we come, right?
Only one way to tell.
I think we've done that, haven't we?
We have.
Yeah.
We did?
Yeah.
I think we did an O-face picture, but I think we should step it up and do an O-face video. Just a quick, oh,
Huzzah!
huzzah.
That would not be weird at all.
I think if we did that, we should definitely get in trouble. right?
I don't know. The only time we get in trouble is if we lose money for the company. I
Yeah.
think we're okay.
Other than that, we're good. Let me see. DNA food for thought and inquiries. Marie had said here, talking about the DNA and ancestry kick. The thing is, in the U.S., there's no cap on how many kids sperm donors can produce. So we're finding more and more cases of half-siblings out there that range across the age spectrum. Not unusual, but because of the privacy, one could potentially end up marrying or having a child with their half-sibling and be none the wiser.
Huh.
That's kind of a crazy concept.
That is crazy to think about.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. I guess that kind of stuff is happening. So maybe it is better to do it. Crazy stuff. Let me see here. Also got a little advice. Sounds like I got a little family situation here where My husband had, I think it was like his brother moved in. He was okay because he was handy around the house, but we went on a little vacation, then came back, and his adult daughter had moved in, and then she's kind of a partier up till like 1 a.m., like all the time, and she's got kids herself. Yeah, I think she's just like feeling guilty about putting the kibosh down on that, but I mean, that's kind of crazy, right?
Oh, you can't have some new person come in your house and then all of a sudden, woohoo, let's fucking party it up till 1. Shit that, man.
Yeah, you got to say, look, here's the deal. You got to respect some boundaries. You know, I don't want to tell you how to live your life when it comes to partying, but I mean, when it's, up till 1 a.m. and there's noise and it's affecting all of us. And
oh, I had those neighbors that they would party up till like 3 o'clock in the morning, and they would take all of their cigarette butts and throw them right down in my little courtyard area. And it makes you want to fucking fight somebody.
yeah,
it's terrible.
That's pretty gnarly.
Especially when it's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Were they the ones that had the rave music?
Yeah, I've had a couple where I've had rave music to the point where I was punching the ceiling on one, and I knew it was going down. I hear the guy running downstairs as soon as I punch the ceiling. I'm like, all right, here we go. This guy's going to want to fucking have words now. And sure as shit, he knocks on the door all fucking huffy and puffy. And he goes, hey, man, what the fuck you banging on my ceiling for? I go, well, what the fuck you got your techno music up so loud for? I go, I knocked on your door 3 times. You didn't answer your door. That wasn't true. But I still, though, he wouldn't have known because it was so loud.
Right.
And then he got cool. I was like, well, sorry, man. My name's blah, blah, blah.
My name's Dickface.
My name's Dickface, and I love techno.
Dickface McGee.
Yeah. But he's ready to beat my ass. Like, dude, you're the one blasting music at 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's balls.
It's balls.
Yeah, that Molly does that to you.
Oh, you're right. I thought he was going to fight me. He just started humping my leg. No, I'm kidding.
That'd be quite something.
Huzzah!
That was a joke.
Lucas said, I was just wondering about the woman with the ridiculously sexy voice that comes up during your commercials. You even did a bit once with her voice. How hot is she? I've never seen her. She's the one who'd be like, it's the KVJ show on 97.9. Yeah, that voice.
Yeah, I've never seen her either.
I have.
Has Leo seen her?
I've seen her.
You've seen her?
You have?
So is Denny's.
She hot?
I find her attractive.
Okay.
Show her to me.
I don't know where the pictures. You always ask me for pictures, and I'm never prepared. I don't know where her pictures. I'll try
What's
to find
her
it.
name?
I have no idea. I've seen her pictures before. If it's the girl I'm thinking of, I think she's very attractive.
Yeah.
Okay.
We trust you.
Let me see here. Thomas got a beer suggestion. I started listening after moving to Port St. Lucie a few years ago from the desert Southwest. If you beerheads haven't heard of Devour for craft beer, you should check it out. They feature craft brewers from across the country and have a flat shipping fee for your orders. There's an app, TAVOUR. You can get it for Android and iOS. You can go to that .com. Very interesting if you want the craft beer angle.
Did you drink a lot of craft beer on your weekend?
Yeah, I did. They have Columbus beer I found that was really good. Columbus Brewing Company had something. Yeah, so that was about it.
No hard liquor whatsoever, strictly beer?
No, in fact, I had one of the guys that was there. He's like a big shot guy, so I always give him a hard time, like, oh, dude, I do not get why you drink shots. And so, stupidly, on Friday, I made a couple bets with him, and then Saturday, he started off, he's like, all right, you got to start with some Jaeger. I was like,
Starting with Jaeger?
2 shots of Jaeger to start off Saturday.
Starts with Jaeger.
No,
Jaeger's
and
a rough one.
I didn't recover. Like it was just downhill from there, and I knew it. I'm like, you have just officially wrecked my Saturday, and I could not rebound.
Well, I mean, meaning you had too much fun, or you felt terrible?
No, I mean just meaning that, like, when I start at that escalation, like, and then you're like, okay, you got to lay off the gas if you're going to do like shots. Like I probably shouldn't have drank anything for like an hour or two.
And you probably were still drinking beer.
Yeah, and I still, I had a couple beers with people, and then so it takes you to, if I'm just having beer, like I'm usually pretty much okay. I'm at a good level, but if I do shots of any kind, it turned into a madman. So, and then it's like Monday, you're like checking videos, be like, I don't remember filming that video.
Like fun mad guy, like, hey guys, look, I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna stick this pretzel up my ass. Or bad mad guy, like, all right,
yeah, no,
Cannon.
I think it was okay, but pretty much the whole game, that like the reason why I went there was kind of a blur. You're just like going, okay, Like, Ohio State could have lost. I wouldn't even know the difference. You know, so that's kind of it. It's like, yeah, that Jägermeister is disgusting.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Denny's has a candle that he puts in his studio, and it smells like burning Jägermeister. I go, Denny's, you got to get the fucking
That's
yeah,
yucky.
I do not get that shot game. Some people just love it.
I like the shot of whiskey. Whiskey is my game. A good shot of whiskey. It means you got some fucking hair on your ass. You can deal with the pain.
I did margaritas this weekend with jalapeno juice in them.
Oh, that sounds great.
That was so good.
Really?
Yeah.
You like a lot of hot shit in your drinks, and that's
I
not
do.
how I get down.
Little jalapeno margarita. It was delish.
So you drank this weekend, too?
Just a little bit. When me and Mom would sit down for a meal, I would have a cocktail or 6.
She's supposed to drink tonight. She's supposed to drink tonight with me. It's a full moon tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah, we got a
Little
big
Monday party,
Oh,
huh?
we got a big shoot for the movie tonight.
He's driving up. He's taking the trek to East Africa or to Cuesta.
And
Wow.
she can't act unless she's a little bit drunk. It's really annoying. So she'll be sober and act real shitty, or she'll be drunk and act really good but be so fucking annoying. So it's like, oh, what do you do?
Yep. Yeah, Chris is
I
like,
don't think you're annoying. I'm just kidding.
Chris is like, Kevin is 45 and still drinks Jaeger. No, trust me, it was not my choice. I do not. I don't
No,
touch.
a
yeah.
man older than you was ordering
Right,
Jaeger.
yeah.
And he should know better.
Right. Yeah, he was like, come on, you got to pay off your bet. I'm like, and, you know, it's just like, I really don't want to do a shot, but I don't want to be that guy who doesn't pay off a bet. It's just-
It does. Someone in the chat room says it's like licorice, like black licorice drink.
It's gross.
It's disgusting. Yeah, it was just, and I knew it. I'm like, going, well, here we go. This is going to totally torpedo my Saturday. Ugh, nasty. Yeah, Fireball. Yeah, a lot of people do that Fireball too.
That's, to me, that's one of the more benign shots. It tastes like cinnamon. I don't
Yeah.
think it's as strong as real whiskey.
If I had to do it, yeah, that'd be the one I want to do.
The one that's the puss shot is anytime anyone's like that doesn't want to drink a shot, they always order lemon drops.
Lemon drops.
That is the your soft shot.
Heather from the Pizzle throwing out a message to Philip saying, hey, there's a lot of opportunity in Port St. Lucie to get one here, like in the St. Lucie West Tradition area. A lot of land over there. Love to see you come up this way.
Yeah, I talked to Philip over the weekend about Bud's Chicken and Seafood, and he's saying, yeah, they're looking to go north, and they think they'll do well up there. And I 110% agree. We get so much feedback from the Pizzle and from Stewart and Martin County saying, oh my gosh, we drive down to Palm Beach County for Bud's Chicken and Seafood.
They drove, but they're not going to do that all the time.
No,
that's like a special trek. But if it was in your neighborhood, you'd probably appreciate it more often.
Big time.
Yep. Let me see. Got an email here from K-Job. Said, hey, I'd like to pay Virginia a compliment. I think you're a sweet and caring person. There you go.
She is.
Yeah, he said there was somebody that met her out that was not previously a fan of Virginia, and she was so nice that they're like going, oh, Virginia's awesome.
So
She's my favorite now.
I met a guy who you met out at some appearance you had done, and he introduced, and you guys had a conversation. And he said, man, she was so nice and sweet. I thought she was going to hate me because I'm a man. And honestly, man, ever since then, I met her in person. She's my favorite one on the show. No offense, Jay Bird. I'm like, I got to go fuck yourself. But he's like, oh, yeah, it changed my whole view on Virginia, meeting her in person, and she's such a sweet person, and I love her. I'm like, I told him, I go, I'm honored every day to work beside her.
Yeah, I mean, if you'd like me to, I can sit closer to you.
Yes, please.
Got Jaybird. You deserve to have a nice and normal girl in your life.
Yes, you do. Real mellow this chick needs to be. We're looking for a hippie chick. She can't have like a lot of like demands and expectations. She's got to be a go with the flow kind of girl. Younger, mellow.
This is all
sweet. This is me.
This is what Virginia thinks.
This is not Jaybird. This is me.
That's her interpretation.
If I could make a weird science perfection girl for
Okay.
Jaybird,
That's how you draw it up?
hippie chick,
a young hippie chick that has
early 30s.
That doesn't have any drama in her life.
no drama, no baggage, no kids, no ex-husbands, no. She's just a carefree girl.
Okay.
She loves the ocean. She loves nature. She loves animals.
Okay. The dream girl over here.
Virginia's working real hard trying to trying to set some shit up.
Allie, what happened to Allie? I mean, what the shit, Allie?
Maybe Allie got freaked out that she became a segment on the air.
Like 3 times.
Yeah.
Winter said, hey, love listening to you guys. Listen to you guys live in Tamarack, drive to Plantation for work, and listen to you every morning. My only complaint is the commute isn't longer. You guys are awesome.
Wow.
That's so nice. Wow.
A lot of nice emails today, huh?
Yeah, where's all the hate ones? Did you delete them?
No, that's a Tuesday thing. Kevin likes to make us feel good on a Monday.
Build you up on Monday, tear you down
happy.
on Tuesday. Yeah.
Tears Tuesday.
Let me see. Got an email from somebody who listens to the show. He said, enjoy having some drinks on the weekend, but I started drinking during the week. Uh-oh. So I said, yeah, but I tried to cut it back. I always like drinking kind of like you guys, but I tried to be responsible, never drink and drive, never drink at work. Got straight A's in my college classes, never let alcohol get in the way.
Good for you.
Yep.
You can have a balance. You can. You just have to keep your shit together.
That's just it. I can't wait for the new Steven Cheeseburg and Clint Eastwood movie.
Clint.
There ain't gonna be no movie if I can't find a gym to film you in.
You'll find it.
Because I didn't want to tell you until you actually saw the part of your script, but you know the part in Footloose where Kevin Bacon does that angry dancing?
Oh, yeah.
I kind of wanted something like that from
Angry
you.
dancing?
Kevin has to angry dance.
Like angry dance, but like slash a workout, kind of like you're kind of a
That
dick.
totally just, that's pretty
Oh.
much how I do it every day.
You're going to need tequila, too.
You're kind of a dick in the movie, so but you really need to blow off some steam with like one of these kind of dance moves, but you're really into it. But we need a gym to be able to do this.
Gotcha.
Okay. So we're just holding out for the gym, huh?
It's going to end up being in your backyard. So if the movie ends up your part's in your backyard, it's because we could not find a gym. That's how low budget.
I told you could use my gym, but there's just no locker room.
Here's my concern about that. Your gym is in fucking Tequesta, and I gotta get the Diapansy to Tequesta. That's like, I mean,
It's quite a haul, yeah.
you know,
Y'all could come over. We could have a sleepover. It'd be fun.
I mean, he's already established he's a diva just as an extra.
Right.
Oh yeah, the Bloodline producers, they have a poster hanging up in their room of him. Do not hire this guy.
I'm very realistic. I know it. I'm working about with 30 minutes tops with Kevin. I gotta make sure I get it in and out.
We're on a time limit here.
Yes.
I got this message earlier today on the show. I wanted to make sure we got this in here today. At some point, said, hey, any chance you guys could do a memorial shout out to my ex-girlfriend, Chanel Phillips? Today has been 5 years since we found her in the car at the bottom of a pond in Jupiter.
Oh my gosh.
It took us 3 days to find her with the help of Gardens Police. The whole experience was terrible, and I know her mom, Cindy Phillips, and friends listened to your show, and it would make her mom's day.
I remember that. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry to hear
Oh,
that.
that's
So-
terrible.
Well, you're in our thoughts.
Yep.
Definitely.
So I wanted to give you that shout out here today. All right, well, that buds. We don't know if or when it's going to be coming to Port St. Lucie, but you've got a whole bunch of locations in Palm Beach County to check out. And also check out their special deal with 2 pieces of chicken and fries for $3.49 and 3 pieces of chicken and fries for $3.99 for a limited time.
That sounds good. I
Oh,
could
yeah.
get down with some fried chicken legs.
Do you want me to bring some before we go?
Ooh.
I'll bring up some food.
I like dark meat.
Okay.
I don't fuck with no chicken breast. I like dark meat.
All right, it's already become a fucking.
Right. Now it's an issue.
And if you want to get some mac and cheese too, I'm a big fan of the Bud's mac and cheese. I'm just saying.
All right, you all have an amazing day. We will talk to you on Tuesday. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.